If you are listening to this, then you can see them too. And if you can see them, we need your help. They are beings called the Shibboleth. Their goal is to wipe out all sentient life in the universe by awakening an ancient being named Azakroth. The lead Shibboleth is an entity who looks like an angel made from stone. We have nicknamed him Chris. Chris is an asshole. Chris and the rest of the Shibboleth have been trying to manipulate mortals into waking Azakroth for hundreds of years. The first known attempt resulted in what we know as the Scream, a mass extinction event in which all psychics in the universe either died or went insane. They recently tried again on a planet called Arisiame. We stopped them. They will try a third time. Luckily for us, our side has a few tricks up our metaphorical sleeves. Special psychics, people we refer to as the Travelers, who have special psychic powers that are passed down generation to generation. There are 6. So far, we have met 4 of them. The Oracle, Claire Reynolds, a 19-year-old girl that we discovered in a stasis pod in a ship we were trying to steal. She has the power of prophecy. Unfortunately, that prophecy comes in the form of cryptic poems that we don't usually decipher before the events in them come to pass. The Lodestone, Vaughn McRaven, the leader of a band of psychic freedom fighters. They take offense to being called terrorists. He has temporarily retired after successfully liberating Arisiame from the oppressive Chancellor and his followers, the Children of the Silence. The Knave, Tony LeBeau, a freelance pilot who is associated with Paragon Freelancers. He is, I believe the phrase is, a bit of a tool. He has the power to borrow a fellow psychic's powers. The Eternal, Dorian Gray, a vigilante, a superhero, and the coolest human being alive. They have the power to shapeshift and regenerate, almost without limitation. Even they don't know how old they are. And who are we? We are the crew of the Phoenix, a small band of runaways who accidentally crossed paths with both the Shibboleth and the Travelers. Micah, a telekinetic and former member of Vaughn McRaven's team. She enjoys fucking with enemies using her telekinesis and sleeping with our business associates. 2 phrases I have been instructed not to mix up. She is bold, adventurous, and exceedingly loyal. Claire, a telepath who was kidnapped from her family at a young age. We rescued her from being human trafficked and since then have functionally adopted her. She is soft-spoken, but incredibly strong-willed. We would do anything for her. Marcus, the newest addition to the Phoenix crew, a mercenary who claims to be Claire's biological father. He used to work for the bad guys until he fell in love with Claire's mother. When things started to get complicated, his best friend knocked him out and transported him halfway across the galaxy. He's been trying to get back all this time, and only recently reunited with Claire. Alex, a former member of the Phoenix fam. He was a bioscion, a pacifist, and a good person. He was killed by Micah's sister Sky. We miss him. And finally, me. Hi, I'm Nona, a true AI disguised as a human. I was created by Dr. Samantha Calvin, who I discovered recently was obsessed with bringing her husband, Dr. Kyle Reed, back from the dead using AI technology. She made me as a replacement body for herself and would have overwritten me with her own consciousness had my brother Deacon, the true AI created to serve as a host for Dr. Reed, not murdered her when he was first activated. Luckily for Dr. Calvin, she downloaded a copy of her mind moments before her death and transmitted it to one of her many robotics facilities. I am on a mission to find this copy so that she could help me fix another true AI, Tara, my cousin, who is designed to be too smart, too fast, and as a consequence went entirely insane and more than a little homicidal. Tara has recently done something to me to make me more like her. This appears to have made me a more powerful AI, and as a side effect, introduced a secondary personality into my mind who calls herself Zola. No one else can see her, and she regularly encourages me to murder people. But I'm sure I'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. Currently, we find ourselves on the planet of Genus, a hostile jungle planet where both the flora and fauna would like nothing better than to eat us. We have discovered the city of Haven, a city built on top of an old Cal Reed's robotics facility, where I suspect the consciousness of Dr. Calvin to be housed. The Genites, or Wispkin as they call themselves, have made a home here, and are hesitant to let any outsiders into the facility. They will trust us, however, if we successfully complete a Wisp Walk, which is a coming-of-age ceremony that all of their people undergo. So, we have set off into the jungle with our recent acquaintances, Wispkin, Reese, and Lina, to complete this Wisp Walk. All we have to do is make it to an undisclosed location deep in the jungle, unlock Reese and Lina's psychic powers, and make it back within 10 days, or the Cassian government, who has declared ownership over this planet, will come looking for us, discover that we have been talking to the locals, and arrest and or kill us. As Micah says, no sweat.